Next up in the Terror and Fog set is number 317 in the Masters of Cinema series, The Monster of London City. And we have definitely hit our stride with these films, coming straight after The Mad Executioners, which I particularly loved. We are moving on with another one. The Monster of London City follows Richard Sand, a stage actor starring in a play all about Jack the Ripper. As the production gains attention, a series of brutal murders occur in London. You can kind of see where this one's going to go at this point. You know, they're mimicking the original Jack the Ripper death. Scotland Yard is struggling to solve the case, and suspicion begins to fall on Richard himself.
These questions, your entire attitude, makes it obvious you believe I play the same role both on and off the stage.
That's quite a statement, Mr. Sand.
Richard.
And in turn, he begins to question his very own sanity. It's a great setup, and you have this idea throughout the film of theatricality versus reality, and I love the main character of Richard. I feel that he is a terrific main character because of the journey he goes through. He has put on this presentation of Jack the Ripper in a stage play, coming to terms with this character through hundreds of performances, really nailing all the nuances and getting inside the head of that character. But has this affected him psychologically? Has he become a killer off the city stage and onto the cobbled streets of Whitechapel? And it's a great idea. And to see this character throughout the film slowly come to the realisation that he could maybe be doing this is just wonderful.
And there you can play without remorse. Mailer, I must tell you this now. I'll never do this role in my life again.
There's a great deal of psychological doubt here. You know, the character who distrusts himself but is the main character. And the play of the theatricality versus reality is the idea of the Jack the Ripper play, and whether that's influencing the killer or whether the killer was already going to do this because that was in their mindset to start with. As a great man once said, plays didn't make killers, it just made killers more inventive. I'm sure somebody must have said that at some point. This whole legacy of violence that the film brings up as well amongst the characters is this perpetual nature of man harming other men. It's these kind of elements within the film that struck me and really left a mark. Now, there's so many other things going on in this film that's interesting as well. The red herrings are absolutely wonderful. The little comedic characters that were really kind of annoying in the early films become more fun here. In this one, you have a couple who are looking to out of debt, looking to find their footing in this modern world. They just need a little bit of money. When all of a sudden they get a chance to make money, all they have to do is catch this new Jack the Ripper. And it leads to some of their shenanigans really being quite fun and inventive. And what makes it not as grating or as silly as the previous films is the fact that they are absolutely engaging characters. It's not slapstick comedy. They're just funny within their situations that they arrive within the film. And I really like that a lot. I thought the Eureka Blu-ray of The Monster of London City was terrific. Now, I've seen a copy of an old DVD just to compare this one, and you know, it improves the clarity, the detail, especially in the sort of like shadowy scenes that we have later on. It just makes it sort of more perfect. Those inky blacks mixed in with these muddled greys it was wonderful. The audio, it retains the original mono track. It's been cleaned up for better clarity while staying true to the film's vintage sound design. As for the extras, well, let's dive into the disc and have a look at them. Here we are in the disc for The Monster of London City. We have the film with the introduction by Tim Lucas, without the introduction, with the English language dub, and with an audio commentary by Kim Newman and Stephen Jones. The Monster of London City introduction by Tim Lucas runs at 7 minutes 44 seconds. Another wonderful take on this film, just setting up the mood perfectly. Passing the Knife from Crimey to Slasher, a video essay by Alexandra Heller-Nicholas, and this runs at 18 minutes 24 seconds. I really like this one because it's something that I thought about a lot while watching these movies, how they kind of move from this gothic crime setting and eke towards giallo and slasher, how it starts to incorporate elements that would become more prevalent further down the line, and Alexandra Heller-Nicholas really delves into this, highlighting some key elements. I thought it was a wonderful essay. There is also a German trailer for The Monster of London City, and that's the extras for this disc. Here we have it. The Monster of London City makes a second really great film that I enjoyed once more. It's two middling films, two great films, and I've got one more to go, and I am looking forward to checking that out. Hopefully finish the set on a high. Can't wait to get to that one. I'd love to know your thoughts on The Monster of London City. Let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, or fell somewhere in the middle. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff in the description box below, are links to Patreon, membership program, manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.